everybody, welcome to Raw Cards Are Us, your trading card channel. And if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if it's your first time. And if you're a subscriber, you know. We're on our NFL stream right now on Wax Wednesdays. So on Wednesdays, we're just doing NFL because it's NFL season. But on this one, we're doing week by week. We didn't do week 1, but we did week 2, week 3. So I'll leave the videos below in the description. And for this week, woo, it was a crazy week. Check out the video on week 3. I told you, watch out for Trevor Lawrence to beat Herbert, especially because he got hurt too. He had those cracked ribs, so he really didn't play so good. But I have everybody's stats right here, everybody games. We're gonna go through it. If you know, you know. And if you're new here, we're a trading card channel, but we're just doing picks and talking card value on this one. So we're just picking whose card value is going up, who's going down, just in our opinion, just and then off the stats too and what everybody's doing. And it's been a crazy first 3 weeks of NFL, and you know what it is: fly Eagles fly. All right, here we go. This is picks. Raw cards are us, or picks, NFL picks, and card value up or down on which players. What are we thinking off the stats? It's gonna be first game's gonna be Thursday night football at 5:15 p.m. Miami and Cincinnati, both coming off of wins. And Tua went 13 for 18 with 1 touchdown, no interception. Waddle was a top wide receiver with 4 receptions and 120 yards. Hill with 2 receptions, 30 yards, and Kirkcraft was with the 1 touchdown. I think he only had like 1 reception, only one. He was the only one with the touchdown. Kirkcraft. And Tua with the head concussion and came back in real tough, man, real tough. His card value is going up. So everybody comment on that. What do you think? You let me know. Here are Raw Cards Are Us. We choose the prices. We choose the players. Choose who you want. Go into this hobby. If you're new to this hobby, go into it with just love. Love the player. Collect who you think you want to collect. Go with the heart of the cards. I always say. That's why here Raw Cards Are Us. We do all cards. It's raw. We don't really we don't really recommend grading too much. But if you do love the card, like I said, or if you're trying to make money, I'm gonna make a video of the pros and cons of gradings. So subscribe. Make sure you guys are subscribed for that. But on Tua, Waddle, and Hill, 3-0. One of the only teams at 3-0. The other team. We'll come back when we get to the Eagles when we get there. But Cincinnati too. So Tua, Waddle, all card values up for the Dolphins. Dolphins are doing great right now, so they're going up. And then Joe Burrow with the win. Joe Burrow went 23 for 36 with 275, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions. Boyd was the top wide receiver with 4 receptions and 105 yards. 1 touchdown. Chase with 6 receptions, 29 yards, and 1 touchdown. They're coming back. They're coming back around. They're not going. I'm not gonna say they're going down because they're like right there trying to work their way back up. They're not coming up. They're not down. So they're gonna be in that. We ever do the. So the 2 teams coming off the wins. The pick I'm gonna go with is let's go Miami 4-0. There you go. Okay, then Sunday first morning game at 6:30 a.m. London, Minnesota, and New Orleans. And for the Minnesota, Cousins with 24 for 41, 2 touchdowns. Cook 17 carries, 98 yards, 1 touchdown. Osborne, the top wide receiver, 5 receptions for 73 yards and 1 touchdown. Thielen also 6 receptions, 61 yards, 1 touchdown. Jefferson only targeted 3 times for 14 yards. So, and then they're coming off of a win, Minnesota, and then New Orleans coming off a loss. Jameis Winston went 25 for 41, 353, 1 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Top wide receiver, no, Ingram, no, Camaro went 15 for 61 yards. Ingram went 5 for 18, but scored 1 touchdown. Also, who's their top wide receiver? Olave. Oh yeah, Olave nine receptions for 147. So he's doing pretty good. Card value on him going up on the New Orleans and Minnesota. Nah, I'm not gonna go because they just already got their They got that win. It was a good game. Jefferson was kind of getting double teamed, so we'll see how they do. I'm not gonna say going down on the Cook card value actually is going up. He did great that game, so Cook's card value is going up. And for the pick, I'm gonna do in London. I'm gonna go Minnesota. Let's go Minnesota. So for that game, 6:30 a.m. Minnesota and London. So let me know who you guys got. Comment on this video. I mean, comment on that game. So let me know who you guys got for the morning game in London. And also to the next what was I gonna say? Oh, Smith. Smith also had, what do you have? 4 receptions for 105 yards. So he was doing good. That was for um New Orleans. Okay, so then the next game is gonna be October 2nd, the 10 a.m. The first 10 a.m. game is gonna be Seattle and Detroit. For Seattle, Smith went for 32 for 44, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Penny was the carrier for 14 carries for 66 yards. Lockett, top wide receiver, he went 9 for 76. Metcalf went 5 for 64. And they're coming off of Seahawks. Did they win or lose? I didn't mark it. But anyways, I think they come off a loss. Yeah. So anyways, card value, and then Jared Goff also came off Detroit. Jared Goff 25 for 41. 277, 1 touchdown, 1 interceptions. Williams went 20 carries for 87 yards. Swift 7 for 31 yards. St. Brown 6 for 37 receptions. So 6 receptions for 73 yards. And then for the pick on the Seattle and Detroit game, I'm gonna go Detroit. Detroit should have had that win. They made a bad call on the coach. The coach even admitted it. Should have went for it. So let's see Detroit how they're doing. Coming off a loss. Next game, 10 a.m. The Jets versus Pittsburgh. Flacco went 28 for 52. 285. No touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Hall went 8 carries for 39 yards, but he also went for 6 receptions for 53. And Cookland 88 receptions for 84 yards on the top wide receiver for the Jets. And Trubisky went 20 for 32 with 207, no touchdown, no interceptions. But Najee Harris went 15 for 57 with 1 touchdown, so he scored. Najee Harris did all right. He scored. They're still coming off an owl, though. Card value going down for both these teams. For the pick, I'm going to go with Pittsburgh because I don't like the Jets. They didn't look good out there. They look like the old classic Jets, but that's what's going to happen. You know, they do good one game. So I'm going to go Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh needs to put Kenny Pickett in them. So everybody's been saying it. Hopefully they do it. Put Kenny Pickett in there so they can start getting some card value going up for you guys. But Najee Harris is he's not gonna go down. He's not going up. He's staying. He was down though, so he's not going up though. He's just staying where he's at. And then the next game, it's gonna be Chicago and the Giants. Justin Fields went 8 for 17 on 106 yards, threw 2 interceptions. Herbert carried 20 for 157 with 2 touchdowns. So he's up. Herbert card value up. Kemet, Kemet, or how do you say his name? The tight end, you know what I'm talking about. With 2 receptions for 40 yards. And then Justin Fields coming off a win, but he threw 2 interceptions. It was a close game against the Texans. So let's see how they do. I'm gonna go with Chicago again. But slowly but surely, Justin Fields getting his card value back up because he's having good games. Except for against the Aaron Rodgers, which we know he owns him. And then for the Giants, they played yesterday. If not yesterday, but Monday. Jones went 20 for 37, 196, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Barkley tore it up, 14 carries for 181, 1 touchdown. So Barkley card value going up. Shepard 5 receptions for 49 yards, top wide receiver. But card value going up for Barkley. He's been doing good the first couple of games. So let's see how he does and finishes out the season. But he's going up slowly but surely. For the pick, I got Chicago. Next game is going to be Tennessee at Indy. Tannehill went 19 for 27, 264, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Henry 20 for 85 yards, 1 touchdown. So he's coming back slowly but surely. Robert Woods, top wide receiver, 4 receptions for 85 yards. And Swarm with 3 receptions, 19 yards with the 1 touchdown. And they're so the Indy and Tennessee's coming off a win. Matty Ice 27 for 37 for 222 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Taylor 21 for 71 yards, and Pittman Jr. 88 receptions for 72 yards. So Taylor, card value going up, for him. So everybody look out for the Indy. They keep handing it off to Taylor. That's a smart play, and then just play it smart. For this game, I don't know. Who do you guys got? You guys let me know. What do you think, Indy or Tennessee on this one? Leave a comment. I don't know who to pick right here. That's a close game. But if anything, if I had to pick, I'm going to go Indy. So right here on week 4, you see raw cards are us. We're picking Indy. And then we got the next game, 10 a.m. also morning game. The Chargers at Texans, both coming off of losses. Herbert injured with the ribs. I don't know if he's gonna play. I seen the coach today saying he's done all he's done how he could do. Mister 1.8 million on a rookie card. Golden, if you're seeing this, that's crazy. The number, you know what I mean? They paid for that card. I don't know if it's true, but Sports Card Radio did report that and say that. So I will try to put the link in the video so you guys go check that out, and you can see that they put the 1.8 million for the 101, and they've been showing a 9.5 that just sold for like 100,000. So that's like more realistic. You know what I mean? That's a 9.5 still. Should have been a little bit less than that. I think it was 100,000. I'll if you guys haven't went to Sports Card Radio, you guys haven't seen them, check that out. It's good videos, good information. I love that channel. But continue on this game. The Herbert, yeah, 25 for 45, 297, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Michelle went 5 carries for 22 yards. Palmer was a top wide receiver with 6 receptions, 99 yards. And then David Mills went 20 for 32, 245, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Pierce was the running back, 20 carries, 80 yards, 1 touchdown. Moore being a top wide receiver, 3 receptions for 63 yards. Card value going down for both these guys. Mills down. Texans, they're both coming off. Texans, Chargers, both coming off of losses. But I got the Texans on this one, not the Chargers. Chargers are injured. Slater, he got injured. So many people injured on the Chargers. It's crazy. I don't think they're gonna. That sucks for them. But I got the Texans on this game, and card value going down for both these teams. Anybody you like on there? You got next game, 10 a.m. Cleveland at Atlanta. Cleveland Brissett went 21 for 31, 222, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Chuba went 23 for 173. Woo! Card value going up. It was Chubb, right? What did I put Chubb? Yeah, Chubb. Not Chubba. Chubb. He tore it up. 23 for 173 and 1 touchdown. Chubb. Card value going up for the Browns on Chubb. Cooper also too. Look at 7 receptions, 101 yards, 1 touchdown. Yoku also 9 receptions for 89 yards, 1 touchdown. card value going up for the Browns. Browns are doing good. They have like something going right there. Let's see how they do finish out the season. Watch out for the Browns. And then against ATL, the Atlanta, didn't they win? I thought they ended up winning at the end, but Mariota went. No, I think they lost. I put an L on it, but so Cleveland, Atlanta, Mariota went last week's game. They went. He went 13 for 20, 229, one interception, one touchdown, no interceptions. C Patterson. No, they won because I remember this Patterson. He went 17 carries for 141 yards. Woo! He tore it up. And Kyle Pitts being the top wide receiver for 5 for 87. And then London scored the one touchdown for them. No, I think they lost. No, did they win or lose? It says I put an L. So either way, Cleveland, Atlanta. I got Cleveland on this game. Okay, then the next game in the morning, Washington at Dallas. Wentz went 25 for 43, 211, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Gibson 12 carries, 37 yards, 1 touchdown. So Gibson with the touchdown. And then Scary Terry with 6 receptions, 102. The Commanders need to step it up, but card value going down because they're coming off another loss. Dallas coming off a win. Cooper Rush, 21 for 31, 215, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Tony Pollard, 13 for 107. CeeDee Lamb with 8 receptions, 87 yards, and 1 touchdown with 1 big drop. And I was already saying card value going down with that drop, and then he completely made it up with a huge one-handed catch. Card value going up for CeeDee Lamb. Card value going up for Tony Pollard. Ezekiel Elliott also doing good, and Cooper Rush. Who? Cooper Rush? That's right. Card value going up for Cooper Rush. They're doing great right now. The Cowboys, and that's a little scary. And especially with that run guy Turpin, he keeps almost trying to run one back. So the Eagles, make sure you guys take note of this. Watch out for that guy. I'm pretty sure you guys are, but we're gonna come in there flying around. Fly Eagles fly. Anyways, for that pick, you already know I got Dallas, Washington all day right there. Then the next game, speaking of NFC East and Philly, it's gonna be Jacksonville Jaguars versus Philadelphia Eagles. Ooh, highlight that game. That's gonna be a big one. That's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be so. Lawrence went 28 for 39, 262, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Robinson carried 17 times for 100 yards and 1 touchdown. Jones with they have I Jones. He went for 10 receptions, 85 yards, 1 touchdown. Kirk with 1 touchdown. M Jones with 1 touchdown. So it was just the Trevor Lawrence card value going up. He beat Herbert, dominated Herbert. Watch out for that coach coming to the Eagles. That's Eagles edge coach right there. So that's gonna be a big game. Just like we beat Carson Wentz, our ex quarterback. Now our ex coach is coming. So that's gonna be a big one right there. But of course, I got Philly. But who do you guys think? Who do you guys think is gonna win? Jacksonville? That's gonna be a tough one. Jacksonville's coming into the doghouse. Coming to the doghouse right there. Also, too, Brandon Graham, right there. 4 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. He tore it up. I think the Eagles defense got in total 8 sacks against the Washington. So we're gonna go moving on to the next game. We got Philly on that one. Bills at Baltimore. Ooh, that's another big game. Bills at Baltimore. 2 top quarterbacks. Ooh, this is crazy. Josh Allen, 42 for 63, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He also carried it for 8 times for 47. Moss went 4 for 46. And then Singletary, 9 carries with only 13 yards, but I think he scored a touchdown. No, he didn't score. Oh, yeah, no, he did score a touchdown, and he received it, Singletary, for 9 times and 78 yards with 1 touchdown. Diggs went 7 receptions for 74 yards, and McKenzie scored a touchdown. And then Lamar Jackson, 18 for 29, 218, 4 touchdowns, 1 interceptions. Also carried it 11 times for 107 yards for 1 touchdown. So he got 5 touchdowns, Lamar Jackson. Woo-hoo. And then Hill, he received it 6 times for 60 yards. Andrews 8 times for um 89 yards, 2 touchdowns, and Bateman 2 for Bateman 2 for 59, and Dumerville 2 for 25 yards, 2 receptions for 25 yards, 1 touchdown. And I think Hill was a carrier, so he carried it for 6 times for 60. And for this game, I'm gonna go Baltimore. When Baltimore, they're going to the birdhouse, so you got to be careful when you're over there in Baltimore. The Bills are it's a little colder over there. I think they're a little the Bills card value. First of all, card value going up for both these quarterbacks, these teams. Your Bills fan going up, your Ravens fan going up, but the Bills only lost the game because it was hot. They were right there in Miami. It was hot. They're just like, whoa, we're not used to this hot temperature. It's they were sweating and just like, whoo-wee. It was cramping. Everybody was cramping. Nobody was ready for it. They were just like, it's too hot right now. Look at the California. We're having a heat wave like crazy, and and everybody's like, what's going on? So you got to pay attention. You got to make sure you take care of your body. Bills, be prepared next time when you come in the heat. You're gonna be indoor. You're gonna be outdoor. That's the big that affects it too. So this one I got Baltimore, but I'm saying the Allen and everybody's not going to play like that because it was just hot. So they're a top team still, and the Baltimore too, card value going up. But I got Baltimore beating the Bills. That's a big game. Watch that game. All right, guys, we're almost done. We're getting to the afternoon games. There's gonna be 105. The first game is gonna be the Cardinals at the Panthers. The Cal Murray, he went 37 for 58 with 314, 0 touchdowns, and 0 interception. Connor carried it for 13 times for 39 yards, and Hollywood Brown 14 receptions for 140 yards, and they're coming off a loss. And the Panthers coming off a win. Baker Mayfield 12 for 25, 170, 1 touchdown, 0 interception. McCaffrey carried that rock for 25 yards and 108. Hubbard also got in there, three receptions for 25, and Surratt Jr., or I don't know how to say his last name, but he got 2 receptions for 90 yards. 2 receptions for 90 yards, 1 touchdown. That was great. Great receiver. That's the guy he needs to target. Mayfield, if you're seeing this, that's the guy you need to target. And then I'm gonna go. Let's go Panthers. Let's go Panthers. Just keep it going. Panthers need to keep it. Mayfield's getting his rhythm back, and Kyle Murray. I'm gonna say he's still doing good. Card value going up for them. Baker Mayfield also slowly rising for them. I like the way McCaffrey's playing, so that's why I'm saying if they keep handing off the rock to McCaffrey, it's gonna go up. So for both of those teams, and I'm picking the Panthers. And then the next game, 125, is going to be Denver at Raiders. Raiders 0-3 right now. Russell Wilson went 20 for 33, 184. 0 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. Williams ran the rock 15 times for 58 yards. Gordon 12 times for 25 yards with 1 touchdown. Sutton 8 receptions for 97 yards, and Deutsch for 99 receptions for 80 yards, no touchdowns. They just ran the rock. That's what they need to do. Run the rock. They keep handing up the Denver's coming off a win, so if they just keep handing the ball off, that's all they gotta do. Everything will come in motion. Card value will start going up for them. That's all they gotta do. So I got Denver beating the Raiders. Raiders card value going down. Carr 26 for 44, 303, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Jacobs ran it 13 times for 66 yards. Hollins top wide receiver 8 carries for 158. Adams 5 receptions for only 33 yards, but he got 1 touchdown. Crosby sacked quarterback, and they got 1 interception also. But they're gonna lose this game to the Denver. So hopefully they don't. They can't afford it. If they do that, they're gonna fire Josh McDaniels. They can't go 0-4. That's all I'm saying. So next game, 125. It's gonna be a crazy week 4. It's gonna be a crazy week 4, y'all. It's gonna be real crazy. Um, so next game, make sure you guys leave a comment, like, subscribe. You like, comment. You any team, anybody in your teams, please choose the game. If you think they're gonna win, let me know. Hey, the Raiders are gonna win, and then let me know how they're gonna win by firing the coach or something like that, or at least just forcing the ball to Adams. I mean, not I don't know. Carr is pretty solid, but he's not no Aaron Rodgers. So they need to hand it off to Jacobs. Run the rock. That's all you gotta do. Run the rock. Next game, New England and Green Bay. Ooh, Mac Jones injured. Talk about card value. Mac Jones high ankle sprain. He went 22 for 30 331 yards, 3 interceptions, no touchdowns. High ankle sprain for Mac Jones. Stevenson actually scored a touchdown with 12 carries for 73 yards. They're running the rock. Harris, 11 for 41 with 1 touchdown, and Mac Jones also ran it 5 times for 31 yards, 1 touchdown. Um, Green Bay, Rodgers going up. Rodgers going up. He beat the goat. Once you beat the goat, your card value goes up. Rodgers, because he never beats him. So there you go, instantly going up. He went 27 for 35 against on that game against the Bucks. 255, 2 touchdowns. I think he threw 1 interception. Jones went 12 carries, 36 yards. Dylan also 12 carries for 32 yards. So that's good. You got to even it out, balance it out. I liked how they were running the rock right there. And then Dobbs with the top wide receiver, he went 8 receptions for 73 yards, 1 touchdown. But I got Green Bay. Green Bay against New England because New England's done. Mac Jones not gonna play. He's out. Card value going down for New England, and Green Bay card value going up. That's just the way the game goes. That's just the way the game goes. Okay, so that's the last afternoon game. Now we're getting to the night game, Sunday night. Are you ready for some football Sunday night? Okay, I've been waiting all day for Sunday night. That was the one I was looking for. Okay, so we're gonna KC and Tampa Bay. Mahomes went 20 for 35, 1 touchdown, one interception. He carried it for 4 times, 26 yards. Edwards-Helaire went 7 carries for 0 yards, but he scored 1 touchdown. I don't know what happened right there, but coming off a loss, Tampa Bay's coming off a loss. Juju Smith was the top wide receiver. He was 5 receptions for 89 yards. Kelsey 4 for 58 yards and 1 touchdown. And then Thomas Brady, 31 for 42 with 271, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Fournette, 12 carries, 35 yards, and Gage was top wide receiver for 12 receptions and 87 yards. I'm going to have Kansas City. Kansas City beating Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay looking lost out there. That's all I gotta say about that. Card value for both those teams is going down a little bit. Not for Tom Brady and not for Mahomes so much. You know what I mean? They're always gonna have their status, but for like the players, like look at Edwards-Helaire was 7 for 0. What the heck? He got 7 carries, 0 yards. Uh, they got no wide receivers. Like Kelsey messing up. You know what I mean? So for the goats, card value is gonna be always stay, expensive. But if I would have to say, both of them are going down though. And then the last game for Monday night, it's gonna be the Rams at 49ers. Rams coming off a win, 49ers coming off an L. Matthew Stafford went 18 for 25, 249. Akers tore it up, 12 carries for 61 yards, 1 touchdown. Akers was tearing it up that game. Cup, 4 receptions for 44 yards. And then for the 49ers, Jimmy G went 18 for 29 and 211 for 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Wilson carried it for 12 carries for 75 yards. And Deebo Samuel went 5 receptions for 73 yards. Deebo Samuel and the 49ers card value going down right now. They look real dumb out there with their red zone offense and just awareness going down. Rams going up. They got off a dub, Super Bowl champs, so they're going up. They come off the win. They beat the 49ers. I got the Rams to beat the 49ers on this game Monday night. And there we go. That's for week 4, everybody. I'm gonna put week 2 and week 3 in the description. We did not do week 1 because I wanted to see more or less what was gonna happen and then get it going. And then also too, we're gonna be doing basketball when basketball comes. So stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. Fly Eagles fly. You know what it is.